There it is. I wonder when we're going to add tongue tracking to VC Face. That would be cool. That would be wild. Tongue tracking for VC Face, please. Oh yeah, we got to work on this animation, don't we? Poopy! I don't want to. I just want to have fun. I just want to play games. I don't want to make them anymore. Boo! Are we going to watch a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about mantling ledges now? Yeah. By the way, I don't stand Google Chrome. I just use it while I'm streaming because there's... If I... Corona's live! Everybody, Corona's live. Why are you here? Also, don't see my viewing history. Fuck out of here with that. Some of you may die. God damn it. Anyway... What was I going to look for? Ledge mantle. Manlet. Ledge manlet. 2D platformer ledge climb, part 7. Climb ledge, part 1, the hang. Let me just mute my desktop audio so you can't hear it. So I'm not destroying someone's copyright for a moment. Like I just... Oh no, this is coding. This is coding. I want to see it. Ledge mantle animation, maybe? Mantle animation? I'm not on a mobile. How did I manage to type a B instead of a space? Oh, I see. Full ledge climbing system for Unity? No. Ledge climbing animation pack for Unreal Marketplace. Yeah, that could be good. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this guy worked on Assassin's Creed for sure. Yes, this guy definitely had some Ass Creed vibe. Show me that last little bit again. Yeah, that's the animation that I want. That's the animation I want right there. Hold on. That. Can we playback speed like a nothing? Okay, not that much. There's some stretchy arms going on there. Excellent slam. 10 out of 10. Would slam again. Let me get paint. Let me get paint for a second. This for one, gold. Animated Z, thank you. Gold. It's from the back view, but it'll do. So we got what? Frame Uno. we gotta have both hands we gotta have a step. So we can blend directly to this one, but we need hands at the top of the stairs, the ladder, sorry, and we need feet at the close rung, I think. No, it doesn't matter where the feet are. Okay, it doesn't matter where the feet are. But the hands have to be at the top. And that's actually animation frame 0. Sorry, you're right. Oh, for God's sake. Animation frame 0. Hands are at the top. This can replace reach spelling. AK. What? Sorry, what? AK. People don't believe that I'm using a mouse to do this. I have the tab here, but I'm not using it because fuck technology, right? Why would I do anything the easy way when I can do it the hard way and it's funny? Nothing is easy on this channel. Nothing. Not even getting a drink is easy on this channel. There'll be 1,000 distractions. The drink will be good though. People, I just want you to understand that my handwriting will not be better if I use a pen, okay? This is as good as it gets. Body spring, we need to add body spring, right? If we're gonna have this facing forward, facing down, right? Feet. Oh, okay. Feet. Like that. So I can see this here consumes potentially 4 world units. It's just something we have to work around, I guess. This obviously only consumes 2. Obviously, the head is above the animation will be 2 units, but it'll have an offset, right? Okay. So we can branch this animation off a little bit, right? So for some characters we can have them go like directly into like a squat, right? They can the hands down like that, like they're just getting up, and then they can get up, right? Up. Or we can have like a struggle animation where they like crawl forward. You know, they're only allowed to crawl forward one wall space though, so they can't exceed the box. They are forbidden from exceeding the box because they. I'm not saying there will be a wall there, but there's the potential for there to be a wall here, right? If it's a ladder up and then a walkway into or out of the camera, I don't. Level design, right? Level design consideration. Maybe don't do that, but. And then from there they can go into the squat and then get up. The squat will be offset though, will it? Screw it, I don't know. So I think this animation isn't going to be very relevant. It's funny, it's cute, but I don't think it's going to be a thing. I don't think it's going to be a thing that we can actually leverage that well. Like the main character that we have established is meant to be a little bit cool, right? They're meant to be a little bit not lame. They're not the kind of person who would struggle going up a ladder and then mantling a ledge. They're the kind of person who does that for a living. Although there will be other characters which maybe do it for a living better or more or less. But are you going to be able to walk around as them on the main map? Can I actually would like to save this one, yes. And I would like to put it into the Trello. Where did I save the last one? SSS walk ladders. SSS ladders? Walk cycle stairs PNG? Okay. So this is gonna be SSS ladders screenshot Saturday. Screenshot Saturday, yeah. I remember now, don't. Walk cycle ladder mantle. Walk cycle ladder mantle. What a great PNG name. I didn't want that one. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Flashbang out sound. Download and buy high quality flashbang sound effects. You just clap near a microphone and clip the audio a little bit, and you get that. It's fine. Am I gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to make my own sound effect for this, aren't I? I'll do this off stream. I'll do this off. Remind me to do this off stream. Send me a fucking text when I finish this stream today. And I'll make the meme button. I'm just looking for a piece of paper so I can write it down. I have nothing. All my notebooks are either... there we go. Lost or full. Have I got any more pages left in this? Is this the page that I can take out? Yeah! Get destroyed, notebook. Marker pen so I can see it across the room. Or I'm going to put it... I can use the magnetic streamer light. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. I can use the magnetic streamer light to pin it to my monitor stand. What a great idea. I'm a professional. Flashbang. Out. Oh, I just drew on my mouse pad. Oh. Trello launch. button. So I need, you know, like a radio voice sound effect of someone saying flash bang out, and then I need a, and then I need it to launch Trello. Also, why does Trello not have any text under it? Can I more rename app settings Trello? I don't get it. Also, I didn't know this, but Trello is fully cloud-based. I thought, see, here's a tip for you, Trello, right? How about you save a hard copy of all these to the places where you view them, so that if Trello goes down, you aren't completely fucked. Oh, it's a glorious idea. It's a fantastic. Is my Streamlight? Does my Streamlight need charging? No. I guess it's just on really low. It just, I can see all of the dye. I can see all of the different colored white dyes. There are actually two different shades of white dye in here. Are they the RGB ones? Faux white with some. Ah, that might be it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's eight LEDs per row, and there's 2, 3. It's 5 rows. It's a lot of LEDs. It's quite a cheap light considering. What was I doing? Trello. Get size of stair ladder from the stair ladder tool, acting collision detection for movement. Ah! I'm not refactoring that now. Do that later. Do that very later. Panic button. Spell. Yes. Write out how in C++ to merge actor meshes implement BP wrap function. It can be called in the editor. Also doing that some other time. Absolutely not. We're working on something else. Concepts. House editor, plush carpets, ladder climb animation, also using wall scaling, emissive power held and texture. Faceplates for easy expression swapping, directional speech bubbles or character highlighting during conversation. State machines to drive model swap animation. Consideration 1 blocks, half blocks for internal and external walls are only 1 block thick. Consideration, door and open animation, generic interact animation. Yes. Beast races. Beast races. Spider people. Oh shit. I forgot I put that in. I'm going to try and forget that I put that in as well. What did I want to do? Animation. Where do I put this? Where do I put this where I'm going to remember to look at it, see it, remember it as a concept? Ladder mantle animation for weaker non-athletic characters. Bonus ladder mantle animation for non-athletic characters. I don't know. How am I meant to explain that to myself in the future? Please, if you know, there's a lot of stuff going into complex concepts here, and I feel like I need another thing. I need another like row for concepts that aren't concepts, but maybe a concept. But that's already all in here, right? Also, we got lore in here. Lore story warning spoilers. Lore story spoilers warning. Just so we don't go past this point on stream, so I don't ruin anything for anyone. Or if I do go past this point, I will tell you, because I'll hit this and I'll be like, oh. I like that it's hazard taped. That's it. Oh! Yes, no, we need to put that into the... Where did I... It's in the to-do. Ladder. I'm going to do this right now, but I'm going to add it so I can cross it off. Ladder mantle animation with an attachment. Computer. There you go. These damn crusty ass diagrams. with an AK spray compensation pattern next to it. Is that right? It goes up and then to the right, right? It goes right and then left and then right and then right and then right and then left and then left and left and then right and right and right. Right? That's right, right? That's how I'd compensate for an AK. Maybe that's why I'm only a Gold Nova. Also, everybody who's watching right now who only comes here for gameplay and doesn't give a crap about game development, I will be playing CSGO tonight. I will try and play, yeah. I will try my hardest. I will probably do 1 hour of grinding for that chicken egg, the golden chicken egg, and then I will probably give up. But we probably need more than one as well, because there's more than one Phoenix weapon, and it's just a nightmare to play that game. Also, remind me to screw my door plate on. I've got all these brass screws, beautiful, beautiful brass screws. You can. Oh fuck! I dropped them all. The screws on the floor. It's like caltrops. Shit. Anyway, I've there it is. I got them. They're not on the floor. Yeah, I need to screw in the door plate because it's not actually screwed in. It's just held in by the rest of the door mechanism, and it's real tight, right? I won't lie. Did a good job at fitting that door handle, but it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed in, really. Make me feel a lot better if it's fixed in. Just like having the door there in the first place makes me feel a lot better about having the door there. But yeah. It does actually block out a considerable amount of noise compared to the old door, yes. I'm happy about that. I'm still sad that I can practically feel the door slams these days. Maybe it's just the paranoia taking over. Anyway, video games. Caffeine high. Ah, my beautiful friend Magic of Voxel. So the first animation is going to be easy, right? The first frame of animation, we can just open whatever we were working on last time, which isn't any of those. I don't know. You can't reconfigure the folder that Magic of Voxel looks in, can you? Like, there's not like a config file. Either A, B, C, D, E, and F. Is it C? I think maybe. That's holding and reaching and holding. No, that is not correct. That is clipped on. We deleted the ladder as well, so that's pro points for deleting the ladder there, buddy. 110 pro points for deleting the ladder. Congratulations, you're an idiot. What the hell's going on here? Alright. Also, I need to take a poll. I need to take a poll, right? Because it's inconclusive as to what kind of top is underneath the jacket, and I don't know. I don't know what kind of top this is. So if anyone wants to tell me what kind of top that is, please. Is it like a tube top? Is it like a crop vest? Is it like a training top? You tell me, because I don't know. Dev does not know own character design. There you go. Is that right? Oh, it is right. Yeah, it's gone up. Is that right? That looks wrong to me. There's some jacket missing there. What the hell? Please. Please. Why? How did this happen? Oh, I see how this happened. Yeah, okay. I hate you so much. We are gonna have to yeah. That is correct. That is correct. I may have been overzealous in my deleting of jacket pixels when I was going up in the arm there. Does that mean the other ones are broken too? No, I think I fixed the other ones. That's the thing. I don't know how this one is broken. But it is broken, and now it is fixed. So we need both legs to be in this position, I think. We need both arms to be in this position, maybe. I'm gonna export that as an OBJ right now, just because I can. I'll write it in my notebook here so I don't forget. Ladder C to FBX. Lovely. I saved that in the wrong damn folder again, didn't I? God damn you, iDrive. There we go. So can we are we allowed to use the passing animation? Yeah, no, we need to open the passing animation actually, because it's not going to be the same as this, because the hands are going to be in a different position. We can use the passing animation. Can we use the passing animation? Oh god. Oh god. I just realized Trello notes. No ladders smaller than two world units. So if we have a ladder that is 1 unit big, you're gonna add a note to this. Mantle animation only for 1 world unit high climbable objects. So if we have a ladder that is one world unit high, when I say world unit, I mean one of these 16 by 16 cubes, 32 by 32 cubes, right? If we have something that is that tall, 1, you can already see over it, so it's probably not an issue to climb it. 2, mounting it like a ladder is gonna look weird, because as you can see, we've got our foot on the bottom rung here, and we've got our hand on the top rung already. So yeah, what's that tell you? Like, you could probably just take one big step and then just over the top. So we're not doing that. Second question is, this is the passing frame, right? So we can't use the passing frame because it's already, well, I guess we could use the passing frame. I guess we're gonna have to use the passing frame to kind of prepare the animation. But the legs are on the bottom rung and the hands are on the top rung. The hands are on a rung equal with the eyes, which is actually the bottom rung, right? The bottom hand rung. The bottom hand rung? Yeah. So we'll need this animation anyway, just to move the feet, but we can go from this animation. The only thing is, this is gonna flip flop every block. It's gonna be a different foot forward, isn't it? Isn't it? Let's think about it. Each block has got 4 rungs. Okay, maybe it's not. Equal things turn out equal, don't they? A, B, A, B, A, B. A, B, A, B, A, B. A, B, A, B. So, if you're climbing up something, that has 4 positions, right? But where are you? This is the passing foot. This is the passing foot for the first step onto the. But is it going to be that foot? Oh my god. Right. Ladder B is a right foot up, right? Ladder B is the first. The first. I don't want to do this and then have to do it again, right? So this is going to take a tiny tiny bit of no maths. No maths. We're going to work this out like an idiot. We're going to grab the static meshes and we're going to yeet them into the level. We're just going to do it as if that was the only way we could. No brain. 0% brain power activated. So we have Uno, right? We have Uno. Then we have passing frame D. Right? Passing frame D. And then, in fact, this would be easier if we just move them up and then change the static mesh, right? Boy, going up a ladder sure is slower. Is that right? Doesn't seem right to me. Seems like we've gone up too high. Fuck off. Stream Deck, you piece of shit. Sorry. It right-clicked me. I keep doing this. I need a mouse that has a fucking bumper over the right mouse button. Because there's just so much stuff that can right mouse button me here. Yeah, the synthesizer doesn't do it, but it's actually kind of hard to see like what we're doing here. From there, yeah, to there, that's normal. And then from there, that one, to there. That's a lot of animation for one fucking rung. It's gonna be smooth. It's gonna be smooth. So I have an idea of how we can combat the camera lag without implementing a camera operator, camera handler. Although making a camera handler would be the best idea, really, wouldn't it? It's really complex. It's just there's a lot to do, really. This is passing. I'm guessing what letter? F after this. Oh, I think I see the problem, right? Yeah, no. No, I don't see the problem. Is that the one at the top? That's the one at the top for some reason. Okay. So, okay, we go from there to there, and that's fine. That's a step up. Then we go from there to there. No, that's right. That is right. That's beautiful as well. That looks great. I'm so glad I spent all this time doing this. we go from there to there. Yeah. So then we go from there. What is this? E. That's a passing. So I'm guessing I can only assume it's F. Yeah. So when we're stood on the top rung, right? When we're stood on the top rung, that will be the last frame. And it should be this frame, right? But I don't think it is going to be. When we're grabbing the top rung, that needs to be, that's the frame that we swap out, right? For the, or we swap into, rather. So we got, I do that wrong? Confusion. That's right, it's in the right place, but somehow it's not in the right place. I don't know what's going on here. It's fine. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. Something wrong with my brain. That's what's wrong with it. Perfect. And that's the top, that's grabbing the top rung, right? That's grabbing the top rung. Yeah? Yeah? And check this out. Check this out. It's perfect. It's perfect. Please. Please be tracking me. Please be tracking me. It's perfect. Check this out. Wait. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, so when we get to the top rung and we do the next stretch, we can witness clearly that we are about to step onto the rung with the right foot, right? So we actually need demo PCL ladder E, right? amount of devs complaining about putting doors in their game being difficult, man. None of this. Doors are easy peasy. Ladders. Boy, that's where the difficulty spike is. My friends. Funny. 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 Where is my Trello? Notes. All right, yeah, we should probably put those up at the top. Where am I going to put this note? Concept, gameplay, mechanics. Just whatever. Slow can use beautiful. Right, so I just want to see this in action, right? So B, D, D. It's funny because I have to, because I'm manually toggling the visibility, I can't actually see what it's doing. Ladder. It's a little busy fighting. I don't mind it. Tasty Ham. This is a 3D animation sprite sheet, lol. Yes, this is a 3D animation sprite sheet. That's the game I'm making. That's the hell I decided to live in. Welcome to my 3D animation sprite sheet. Something that is not natively supported in any video game engine right now. Why not? Because the workload is too damn high. Seriously. I thought it was a fun idea because 2D sprite sheet animation, you have to make an animation going upstairs for all the directions you can go upstairs. 3D sprite sheet animation, you only have to have one going upstairs animation. It works in 3D. Just works. Sadly, just works costs you 8 hours of labor. Couldn't you use actual keyframed animations with constant curves? I have no idea. Actual keyframed animations with constant curves. Actual keyframed animations with constant curves. So, things like walking, maybe, like this, probably would be fine to put in a keyframed animation with curves. But things like going upstairs, because the position and the animation is entirely dependent on the stairs that we are ascending, the actual code for going up the stairs and the code for making the model the correct model for going up the stairs at the right time in the right position are interlinked. And there's no real way I can defuse them, not easily, because I'd have to set up the curve to be synced in time with the thing, and if it so this is it won't move unless it's animated, and it won't animate unless it's moved, right? If I put it on a curve, it might be faster. Definitely it could be faster, and it might be easier to animate, barely, because I wouldn't have to put the code and the animation in the same bag. But there's a big chance that the animation will desync from the world position of the character. Not saying that it would. I'm saying there's a big chance that it would. And Yeah, maybe down the line we'll figure out a more big brain way of doing the animations, but right now, it is what it is. It is how it is, and you're just spitballing anyway. Spitball away. I am literally the worst game dev on Twitch. Oh, except for that one guy. Except for that one guy. I won't call him out. He was trying his hardest, and I haven't seen him on Twitch in a very long time. Big shame. Big shame. Please come back to Twitch, friend. We need more game devs on Twitch. Even if you're making NSFW game content, just put some black bars over the stuff that you're not allowed to show, and just game dev on Twitch more, because it's good. It benefits the community to have more people here. The fuck is that? Ew. That was a sticker just stuck to my mug there. Like, not a nice sticker, an ugly one. Get some tape. What is it? What is it? Legitimately, what is this sticker? 555. It is. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, no. Never mind. Definitely an interesting approach. Thank you. Like, if nothing else, the aesthetic alone of the game. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm opening. What am I opening? And that will be answered by the static mesh that's at the top of this. Instance. Nice. E. I'm opening E. I opened the wrong one. But we've opened E now. So, E is correct, yes. E is correct. What's up, the jacket? Is the jacket busted? Jacket's good. The jacket had a hole in it in one of the animation frames. Not that you noticed in the engine, right? Because it's really small, it's really far away, and it's really hard to, like, describe. Kind of stuff like that. Yeah, so we need this half of the body and this half of the legs. So I guess I just do that, right? But yeah, I'm not saying I want the aesthetic of the game to carry the game all the way to the finish line, but I think it's a major selling point. I think it's definitely one of the things that people are going to come to this game for. They're going to be like, this game looks cool. This game has got an interesting, like Octopath, right? Everybody is shit hyped about Octopath Traveler because it looks cool, because it blends 3D environments with 2D sprites, and everybody loves that. That's it. But yeah, like, by no means do I want the graphics to be the only selling point. It's gonna have a cool story too. It's gonna have a cool story. It's gonna have cool characters. It's gonna have cool art one day. not just the in-game dev art stuff, but like actual. So like when you talk to someone, there's gonna be, I hope there's gonna be a pop-up, like a little. So you'll have this on screen, and there'll be someone in front of you, and there'll be a little pop-up dialogue thing. So there'll be a little picture of the dude here and his speech bubble, and then there'll be a picture of you grayed out behind that speech. But I don't know. You tell me. You tell me how it's gonna look. I'm only the game dev. But anyway, that's besides the point. I need to make this animation real quick. Quote unquote animation, quote unquote real quick. Because it's gonna take ages. So far on just the ladder animations, I think I've blown about 10 or 15 hours. Some people are gonna be like, cool. You got that good an animation, only 15 hours? Fuck's sake. It's not a good time efficiency. Let's be real. How do I copy a whole arm? But yeah, the real reason that I decided to do this is because I'm scared of real 3D animation programs, and I hate Blender. So I figured this was going to be the best. This was going to be the best compromise that will satisfy all parties. So there'll be 3D animations, but they won't drive me crazy making them, because they're going to be relatively easy to make. like the process of making the 3D animation is easy, and I've got to save this as ladder mantle A. Yeah. Because I guess mantling a ledge, the legs are going to be further back than the hands because ledges don't have rungs. You can't hold on to them. But anyway, it's besides the point. That is besides the point. That's the tail. Let's just put the tail the other way around. Just move that. And this. But yeah, Magic of Voxel's been pretty good to work in. Quote unquote good, quote unquote work. I've enjoyed it. I just gotta check that I didn't overwrite my goddamn thingy. No, I don't need it. I don't need it because I already exported it, but if I need it again, it's gonna suck if I've overwritten it. And I have to check that now. God damn it. Is it ladder E? Seems good to me. There's a lot more animation going up a ladder than there is going upstairs, it seems. Maybe I'm imagining that. Maybe it'll be fine once it's actually animated. Why, closed paint. Poopy. You have to rely on the Trello version. Body spring. What do you mean body spring? What do you mean offset? I feel like there needs to be like a tween here. You can't just go from being there to being like perpendicular to it, right? What about like there's a lifting one and then a stepping motion, right? So the first one is like, this isn't paint, so I can't do it. I can't just doodle it. This is paint. I love this program. So we have hanging on, whatever. Then we have gymnast pose, right? And then we have the crow for anyone who does yoga. We'll have one foot there, and we'll have one foot stepping onto the ledge. This is a nice animation for me to think about, because we've got clear defined. Where's my cursor? Clear defined cursor. Clear defined steps. So faces this way, faces this way, faces this way. Oh, the hair's gonna dangle down. Drawing in white, yeah. Good. Drawing in white on white. The hair's gonna dangle down like this. It's green, isn't it? Oop. I was tempted to like make the hair separate and the tail separate and just have them like on Fizzbones, but pre-alpha content, you know how it is. So we've got the grab. Now we need like the gymnast pose, and then the step. And then this one. I'm gonna add this to the Trello as well. Why not? Why not? We have one of these. Mantle, two. So from here, we can go to the stumble animation if we need it for another character, for any other character that needs a stumble animation, right? Attachment. And put that on there. Now you may be saying, why am I attaching this if I only ever work from this PC? Well, sometimes I like to work from another place. I have a tablet. I have done some work from the tablet. No meaningful work got done on the tablet. I don't have enough time to do that. But if I have an idea, I slam it on the Trello. Squadoosh. Why am I an engine? I need to be in animation. Okay. I feel like we should start this animation frame maybe from the default pose. I don't know. It just seems like the sensible thing to do, you know? Because this is the jacket here is already like properly messed up from other animation frames. Body as well. It's not a clean slate to work from, is it? I'll have that on the side. Glad my option button's still working. I'll have that on the side and we'll open up the default. Open up the default. Idly. There it is, the default. And save as. Ladder. Mantle B. You seeing what I'm seeing here? God damn it. Was that ladder F? Let me fix that real quick. That better be the only one. I don't want to check them all. I don't want to check them all. There it is. Okay, so what do we need to do? I think we need to move it all up. We have a ledge mantling video here. Does it so fast? Left like leading though. What the hell's up with that? Interesting. How's it gonna... What's it gonna look like? It's gonna... The hand's gonna be an L shape. For sure. It's gonna be an upside down L shape. So we can start with that. Apparently we can't start with that. Oh right, so it's not on wide mode. So skip. Whoa. Give me upside down L shape. Just a regular L shape really would be fine. Maybe. Why does it have to be on pixel mode to do pixels? That's interesting. It has different selection modes for painting selection based on... Does the L have to be here maybe? Man slowly goes crazy as he tries to figure out which pixels to select. Voxels. Whatever. Same thing. Same thing. I'm sorry. They are technically not the same thing, no. I'm sorry. Why is there, again, green? Why is there green in the pants? I don't... Who does this? Who has done this to me? Get out. The arms need to go forward. It's not the one I wanted. This one. You have to watch it again. I wish it was a camera view from the side. That would help. That'd help a lot more. Hold on. Hold on. It's a bar. It's just a bar to aim for, right? So right. So there's that. And then if we select all the leggage, we just select all the leggage. The tail maybe the body. And we just move that out of the way. We've got a small indication of where we need to be, right? Now, I think it would be smart if we move the body back a little bit. Because that's cut in half kind of territory right there. Right? Ah, we've right. So if we grab this. There we go. We would just we'd clipped off the fringe. A travesty, I know. The problem is I don't want to move like the whole body back. Let me grab the feet as well. Move those down so they're kind of dangling. So the feet be dangling, and then we can potentially, and I say this potentially, we can move that section just a little bit. Yeah. We can move that back in line with the jacket. And then if we move maybe just do some blending from here. Some hand blending, maybe. Just to make it look a little bit more believable. Maybe pull the back of the jacket out a little bit. Just a little bit. Like the bit in line with this collar area here. Just pop it out. Because it's going to be like... It's going to be like a person there, right? The tail is disjointed as well. Right. You know what? I don't think that's too bad. I don't think there's really anything to complain about here. Except for the hands are actually in the wrong position. They're too far apart. No. Which movement? Does that look okay? Does it? I feel like it's missing something, but I don't know what. It's very symmetrical. I didn't do anything about the tail either. Yeah, you're right. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. So that's the tail there. Probably can't be curled this way, can it? Could flip it, and it would be perfectly fine. Be mostly fine. Do you want to just flip it? Do you want to just get everything in the right plane of existence? The right goddamn... Oh, no. Apparently not. There we go. Flip on the Y, and then loop on the Y. Fairly classic tail shape there. So like I wanted there to be some body extension over the ledge, because if there's not, you fall off the ladder. That's the way life goes, I'm afraid. Speaking of falling off the ladder, how have my skills deteriorated in the week that I have not played CS:GO? We will find out later today. So the next step is the bow tilt, the head tilt, making the canvas extra wide. Step up on the ledge. And then we can use a stepping animation from the walk cycle to finish up, or we can have a custom step animation as they're standing up. That's the question. I have finished my tea. I will move on to my second beverage. Water. Water with a cold infusion, baby. I cannot wait for my smell to return. I cannot wait for my sense of smell to return. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. What was that? One moment. I just saw something out the corner of my eye. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll come back to the space in 3, 2. I'm back in the zone. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I just got a little bit distracted there for a second. I think this is done. I think Ladder Mantle B is actually complete. No, there's one tiny little detail. No, it's perfect. Now it's done. So there's a little bit of inertia feel. It's really hard. It's actually practically impossible to see the earring bouncing around in the animations. It does bounce around in the animations though. Most of them. I think going up the ladder is going to have very bouncy animations. I saw the number of frames it took to actually get up anywhere near getting up the ladder, and it's not bouncy at all, is it? Like, that's like what, eight frames to get up 1 unit of ladder. But there's a lot of earrings there. Are they going to bounce around? Yeah, probably not. But it bounces around as you're walking. You can see it. That's fairly clear if you zoom in. You know, lefty righty. It's meant to bounce around based on the motion of the legs, right? So when the right leg is, when this bounces forward and backwards when you're going upstairs. I don't know why. It felt right. It felt right. So when you lift the right leg, it goes in, like, because there's a gap of momentum, right? And when you lift the left leg, it goes out because the body tilting as you're walking. You get me? Anyway, that's enough talking about the walk animations. Let's talk about the ladder animation. Oi! Noise. Lumen. Noise. Worlds as well. I need a real discussion with a pro for a moment. So if any of you are professional Unreal Engine 5 developers, please say something. Say something. Say anything. Just say. To do. Here it is. Toroidal world projections. Change cover. Purple. Oh yeah, no. One of them. That's cool. I like that. It's a bit large, but whatever. But there. Sure, you got at least 1 week of playing around in UE5. You're basically a professional, right? Tell me how to project a world space, a world map into a toroid so that it's traversable infinitely in the 4 cardinal directions. I'll wait. Come again? Come again. Right. So in Unreal Engine, you have your widget, right? You have a brush, for Christ's sake. You have your widget X. You have your widget Z. You have your widget Y, right? And the world extends through these axes on a big old flat plane, right? Or a set of cubes, I guess. And world partition helps, blah blah blah, placing items, placing things. And I've selected all of chat, sorry. And you know, you can, each one of these, this whole thing could be a level, right? Each one of these things could be a level in its own right, or a sub-level, right? It could have sub-levels in these levels, but that's being by the by, right? We have a flat world. And when you reach where I finished, will you get out? Will you? When you reach the edge of where I have finished mapping, you either fall off the edge of the world or you hit a wall, right? But I would like to wrap this oblong. Obviously, projecting an oblong onto a sphere has got inherent properties. You get stretching and artifacting, right? And if you do it with a shader, it's perfect, but there's no looping. What I need to do is basically this edge here needs to seam with this edge here, and this edge here needs to seam with this edge here. And what you end up with, if you seam this one and then you seam that one, you end up with a toroid. How do you draw a toroid? Like that, little donutty boy. Yeah, a toroid. And a toroid can perfectly map a rectangular world space onto itself because it's basically just two sets of operations to wrap the coordinates in 2 dimensions, right? It's toroidal world. So it's not Minecraft, because Minecraft is actually infinite. It's like Final Fantasy 1. So if you fly off the top of the map in Final Fantasy 1 or Dragon Quest or anything like that, you'll come up to the bottom of the world map, right? And you know, such is, where's the pink? So the pink world seam is this, is right here, and the light blue world seam, that was a miscarriage of judgment. Of the dark blue world seam, fuck you. The dark blue world seam is around the middle of the toroid, right? Like that. So you have 2 seams, and it perfectly maps a rectangle onto a infinitely tiling 3D space, right? So there isn't going to be a massive amount of 3D detail. There's not going to be a lot of depth detail, right? Sure, there'll be dungeons, there'll be areas underground, but there's not going to be anything, wouldn't be... I guess this is going to start to get semi non-Euclidean, right? Because if say you're stood on the inside of the toroid, right, and you go up in Z, you're not going to end up here, right? You're not going to go up and end up here. You're going to go up into the sky. There is no here in front of it, so it's not actually a 3D object. It's a world projection, right? So you can't just like skip. And similarly, if you're here and you want to get over there somehow, if you go out here, it's just as much infinity on the inside of the toroid as it is on the outside toroid. So maybe it's conceptually a little bit hard for some people. The actual physical toroid does not exist. It's just a planar mapping. So there's infinite 3D depth on the z-axis, basically. So we can go up and down as far or as unfar as we need to. But it has to tile. This is a really old concept. Like a whole bunch of games tile in the X and the Y and not the Z. I'm trying to think of some. Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3. All the Final Fantasies, all the Dragon Quest games have got a tiling toroidal mapped world map. So you get an airship, you can just go wherever you want. But it seems to be Unreal Engine doesn't have any kind of built-in functionality for an infinitely tiling world map. Doesn't have. So you just want to end up at the start once you reach the end. Yes. There's problems with saying it like that though. So easy peasy, right? Once you reach x equals 9,000, set x to minus 9,000, right? Easy peasy, teleport command, right? But that doesn't solve rendering the other half of the world, right? So that will solve you being in the right place, but you won't see this bit here. You'll be stood here, this will be an abyss. You move this way and you'll get put here, you can see the rest of the world map, and behind you will be an abyss, right? So it's a tricky problem. And I haven't Googled it. But it is one thing that we need for this game. I figure we need, right? We might not actually need it. There are notable examples of JRPGs without toroidal mapped tiling world maps. Zelda doesn't have a toroidal mapped tiling world map. It has a very fixed, limited area that you can go across. But I figure it would be nice, unless you block off the world with a plane that projects to start the world with a shader. Like a portal. Ooh. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. Maybe. Very maybe. So like we get a tiled semblance of the world, but it's just texture. It's just a shady boy. It's just an image of the world that you're going to walk into, and then when you step into it, you are teleported, and you get an image of where the rest of the world is from over there. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Maybe. 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 It's one of those things, isn't it? Thank you. Boy, I didn't expect you to do it from the center. I mean, I know it did it from the center there, but not sure how people actually do it, but it's like human fall flat. When you fall off the edge, you land on the world again. Whoa. That's next level, man. It's going to move them 8 units. 8 units, everybody. 8 units. Beautiful. It lines up almost like I counted. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. Maybe we could use a shader and teleport commands here. In fact, I will write that down as a potential crowbar description. PCB shader to represent non-stood on whirl with teleport runs on entry to shader. Smiley face. That is there is a potential drawback with that. There is a potential drawback with that. If, for example, you are stood on the world and you want to proceed into the world which isn't there, is a shader, but the portion of the world that is there but is a shader is a wall, you won't be able to test that directly just by doing a line trace from the character to the shader. So there'll have to be a caveat. If you line trace into the object that is shaded rather than existed, you have to line trace all the way across the world, and that might not play well with world partition, because world partition will deal with culling based on where you are. And if you're on the other side of the world and it's cold, one, it will either have to load it into memory or it won't be able to test it. Two, will it load into memory to test it? That is the question. It could just do a line trace that far away from you, and if it's not loaded into memory, if it doesn't do any scans, it won't return any hit responses, and that's bad. Gonna have to be thinking about that. I could line the very outside world, like the voxel cube after. Sebastian Leak has a video on portals and needed projections and tricks. You might want to look that up. Sebastian Lague. Did I say league? I'm so sorry. Trello. I had Trello open. What am I doing? Check out Sebastian Lague. I knew a guy called Sebastian once. It wasn't his real name. It was his middle name, but everyone called him Sebastian, and he wanted to be called Sebastian. I actually knew 2 people called Sebastian. What the fuck? I thought it was a real rare name. And yet I knew 2 of them. Crazy. I am rambling, yes. I'm sorry. So I figured we just rotate this by 90 degrees and we're done. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We have to rotate a lot of it by 90 degrees. And it won't be pretty. Might need to detach the legs for a second. And the arms are going to be in the way of itself. Going to have to draw in the jacket again because there's going to be a hole here where the arms were. And Whee! Listen, kids, game dev is fun, but it's not that fun. Let's just move these away for a brief moment. I did not mean to do that. And down on the Z maybe. Let's just move them away for a second, you know. This is Mantle C. This has been saved, yes. Let me grab all this. You gonna let me grab it? Or are you gonna be a dick about it? Huh? Okay, I see how it is. I see your game. And we didn't want any of that. Okay. Oh, we don't actually want to select the arms. The arms have to stay put. Oh, what am I doing? Quad. It's like I didn't have a plan for this. I didn't imagine that this animation was going to be so complex or take so much time to set up. No, I thought it was going to be I thought the whole thing was going to be really simple. I have, yes. Yeah, this is a major underestimation of the workload, I think. It's not serious. We'll get through it. You know what they say. What do they say? You know what they say, the work gets done by doing the work that needs to get done. Huh? You get me? You feel me? Rotate. Rotate around Y. I'm Mr. Bean. God damn it. How? Where? You know what? I'll put that back in by hand. I think. I'm just going to move this. Yeah. Nah. What's going on with the body here? Is that right? That doesn't look right. I don't think you could see it in the last frame of animation, which is why we didn't edit it, but that's definitely wrong. That's definitely wrong too. These are meant to be black. They're meant to be 2 little pillars of black there. What's going on? How did I miss all this stuff? Does that look right? Does that look okay at least? Does it look medium? think we're gonna have to move the head back. Just the head. The head and the neck. I think that's in the right place though, so this needs to go back down where it came from. Oh, so help me. No, too much. Too much. There you go. Ah, that's the wrong color to begin with. So good. And attach. Good. And paint. Good. This exact animation, yeah. This exact pose. Cut in half. Oh, I know what it was. It was the jacket zipper. Where's it gone? It wasn't hair at all. Jacket zipper has left the chat room, I'm afraid. It's no problem. We can put it back. No problem at all. What is a problem is the fact that we don't actually have a jacket anymore. So it's a little bit of a problem that we need to kind of simulate some gravity going on here. I want to move the head. The camera is going to be stuck at this really awkward position now, though, for the rest of the goddamn modeling sequence. So you might be fine with it because you don't have to. You have to use it. But hot damn, is it going to piss me off? So we want all that, but we don't want any of the jacket selected. So let's just grab the old paint tool and deselectify. And I feel like this is gonna delete jacket if I move those as well. So I'm just gonna leave those. And we need that one. Poopy. Okay, so loop plus Z. It did it anyway. God damn it. Undo that. It's got a whole bunch of voxels selected under the collar, hasn't it? We'll just draw them in afterwards. It's fine. We'll just paint them red. We didn't move the necklace. I think it's fine. It's potentially fine to have not moved the necklace. Right. Actually, yeah, two Two lots of fringies. Why not? And then this, which theoretically should come straight down, but I'm gonna do it from the second one, so there's like a bit of, you know how like roots have got like a little bit of a springness to them, you know? Springy bedingy. The question is, what color are they going to be? That looks great. That looks great. That looks fantastic. I'm so happy with this. It's... We just need to do the same thing on this side. But this is easier because this is going to be all the same color. This is the true benefit to nope, to doing the full physical voxel model underneath. Because it's there, right? Isn't that cool? It's going to be really hard to get a leg in here, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about the legs. I need an adult. Are we even going to be able to get the zipper in? Oh, the old legs are here. God damn it. Old legs. You're in the way. But. Baby. Old legs. I need the other foot. Is it ladder B? Ladder B has it? Ladder B has it. There's the other foot. So we need to kind of sneak a foot over the top here. I don't think it doesn't necessarily even have to be on the rung or anything. Just approaching it so that we can. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was on the rung though. The rung is going to be 1 unit below the floor. It's kind of fine. It's a bit risky, but it's kind of fun. I wish I could just copy this and. Does it not have a zip on it? It doesn't have the top zip on it. I don't know where it'd be, like here or here or something. Trousers occluding it, I guess. Right then. Mostly fine, right? Surprisingly easy to fashion. That's it. Just as the trouser folds around it. Yeah. I get the feeling there's a cool function in Magic of Voxel that I'm not using currently, where you can set these up to be patterns, right? Create patterns from selected voxels objects. All my days. That's gonna be something we have to do then, isn't it? One day. One day soon, in fact. Because if I can turn most of the character stuff into a pattern, boy, that's gonna save me a lot of time. So the real question is, am I allowed to sneak this in? That would be a no. That. No one seems happy about this kind of arrangement. If anyone has a cool way of sneaking this in, just tell me. What if it was on the rung below? What if it was on the rung below? What if it was on the rung below? Huh? And then you step up over. Huh? What about that? Right? So it's on the rung below. We're gonna have to use that struggle animation after all. There just isn't enough space to fit a foot up the shirt and down the ladder. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know why it scoots off screen when I drink. It should just stay where it is. Right? Because the tracking is like lost instantly, like this. Right? Wrong? Apparently not. Anyway. So the foot's on the rung below. It's definitely there. Let's just erase all this because it's in the way. It really is. You even see what's going on here. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But trust me, over time, over time, I might actually be able to collapse the back of the jacket now. That's a cool idea, actually. If I just grab all those and then loop them in the Z. I also figure we can this and we can positive X. No, I think it's good there. I think it's good where it was. Just add a little bit. Just add a little bit of motion, you know. There's like a line forming here. This needs to be a different foot, I think. This is why we need the why we need them to be patterns, right? It'd be really nice to just be able to. There's a foot. There's a left foot. There's a right foot. There's a boot. There's a shoe. There's a sandal. There's a head. There's an eyeball, tail, jacket, whatever. And we can just do that without having to look at what we did the last time and do it again. Is it ladder C? I think has. Nope. Ladder D. This is idle D. Thank you. I wanted ladder D. Ladder D. Ladder D does indeed have the passing foot. And once again, friends, we've got to pretty much just delete the whole shoe that we've got here. It's fine. Who even needs a shoe? That can just move up, and then. Whoa! Oh right, it wasn't attached to anything. Sorry. Like that, and then like that, and then we're gonna have to move it, aren't we? It's getting close to something. Like that. Yeah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Cool. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. We are. So if this is on the rung below, it doesn't need to be this far over, does it? It can be the other way. It can be back where it should be, quote unquote. Should be. You should grab that. Down one, up one. Grabby hands. There's meant to be two in between, right? And then we can do the same for the other foot. Put the foot in the right foot location. The tail's gonna be in the way in a sec. I can feel it. I can feel the tail becoming in the way. That's kind of fun. I don't really know where we're just gonna sit properly right now, but I think that's a good place to put it. So like the legs coming up to kind of snake through and do a step, and human locomotion is just a nightmare. Let's forget humans exist, huh? Let's just pretend everyone's a slime or a slug or something. Not a spider. Anything with legs basically is cursed. Especially if they only have two. It's a great postcard shot. Is it Saturday yet? Can I post this? Is it Screenshot Saturday? Is it Screenshot Tuesday? It's Screenshot Tuesday right now. Something, something, something belt. Something, something belt. So the belt's in line with the front and the back, but extends. Uh-oh. Ladder mantle B. Ladder mantle B. You are incorrect. What's going on here? There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Fixed it. We fixed it. But it does this. Please excuse my crusty knuckles. Kind of feels good making a lot of this stuff from scratch. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move the belt down. I'm gonna move the belt down. 1. I'm gonna move the belt and the body down 1. And now we have a problem. Hi. Hello, problem. We could you do a tilty belt. Do a tilty belt. Like, we could push this half of the belt up. Yeah? No? Yeah. Like this. Yeah? Or I might fuck off. I might be getting risque with my business here, but consider, what if we just move the front of the belt up? What? Okay, bye then. What? I'm so confused. Tainted Fate, thank you for the 14-month resub. Thanks, buddy. What do you mean, okay, bye then? Did I say something? Was I using words? Logged on, told to fuck off. Oh, not you. The belt. Belts should be illegal. Pants don't need to be kept up. Don't click that. Don't take that out of context. Fuck's sake. This is what I've been driven to. I have exactly one person to blame for all of this. He sat in this room. What Is that cheating? I feel like that's cheating, but I feel like it's also good. I feel like I don't care. I feel like I'm gonna cheat if I want to. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Remember, dear viewers, if we get 40 subs this month, I'm buying a new boom arm. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that, that's fine. I'm gonna put the stripes in now. I'm gonna put the stripes in. The stripes will be put. No, not there. That'll do. Stripey, stripey. Stripey! Stripey. Like that, maybe? Cursed animation frames. I feel like I've missed something or I've put something in the wrong place already. I want this to be the other color, white really, but it's not accurate. The other side is we only have one block of good green, right? Unless we work backwards, take them out. Yeah, okay, that works. That works just as good as it works the other way around. It's fine. This... I'm missing a bit, aren't I? I can see it, I can feel it. Underneath that boot right there. We'll just add a hint of trouser. That. Just like a little... Yeah. Yeah. I hate ladders and I never want to see one ever again. Playing Nier Automata will kill me. I've missed my chance to play Nier Automata. From this day onwards, any ladder will... I can't even play CSGO anymore. Fuck. I did myself dirty. So I think there's one extra. There's one more frame of animation we need to get up a ladder, isn't there? Give me arms out stepping. Arms out stepping. Is that ear right? That ear doesn't seem right to me. No, that ear is correct. Entirely. I didn't do the earring, that's what I didn't do. I knew there was something. I knew there was something. It's gonna be like here. Or like here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Belt buckle. Belt buckle. Belt buckle. The belt buckle. Once again, belt buckles should be illegal. It's light. Light on that side. Dark on that side. Is that right? It's corroborated through 2 images, so it must be correct. That's as much knowledge as we need. What if we check something that's in engine already? It's too shiny to see. Yeah, dark on the left. Dark on the left, bright on the right. Real hard to see that though, huh? You can just about make out a reduction in the luminance reflected in the left one there. Tiny difference, tiny. So small it won't even put a cell shader line on it. This is what I do. This is animation workout. This is it. One clip. God damn it. Fucking knew it. Bonuses of playing the game like this. If you approach a ladder, you crash the game. That's it. We'll do it from the top because I like seeing the stair animation. Let me tell you, there is nothing more satisfying than witnessing the fruits of your labors, no matter how crap the fruits of your labors are. If you labored over something and you witness it, it makes you feel so good. Unless, of course, you know that it's crap, right? And then you have no fruits of your labor. And then you're just depressed. Like if you mess something up and you know it, that's a bad feeling. Especially if you can't fix it. So I was making this knife one time. Damascus steel knife. Pattern welded steel knife. Damascus steel is I'm laying the clamp down. If you call it Damascus steel and you're actually talking about pattern welded steel, going to hell. You are going to hell. You ain't Christian. Pattern welded steel and Damascus steel are entirely different. Entirely different. Damascus steel is proto crucible steel. It is as homogeneous a steel blend as you could get in the medieval times, right? That's why it was sought after. It wasn't sought after because it looked good. It did look good, but it was sought after because it was good steel. It was you know, high purity, basically only iron and carbon, a couple other things. Apparently some carbon nanotubes based on the stuff that they were using to actually work the forges. That was pretty interesting. There was no patent to it though. Like the Vikings, they did a lot of forging and welding and forging to make steels which were approaching homogeneity, right? They got crap steel and they got another crap steel but crap in a different way, and they got a third crap steel. You know, they blended all these crap steels together to make a good steel, but they didn't have the time or the resources really to effectively maintain the kind of the thing. So the steel that they have is pattern welded because it takes a lot of time and effort to basically pattern weld something until it's homogeneous, right? So if you get a dough, right? If you're making marble cake, and instead of marble cake you just wanted like slightly brown, slightly chocolatey regular cake, you'd have to knead that dough for a long time. And just consider that kneading the dough is now steel, and you have to knead it at approximately 1000 degrees C. Okay? It's difficult, okay? It's there's good reason why they didn't pattern weld until it was done. It's good enough. At a point it's good enough, right? If you just wanted to kill someone, cut a head off, it doesn't need to be a turbo steel, right? We're not making jet engines, right? We're making swords. And the Vikings, they did plenty well with their pattern welded swords. The people from Damascus with their Damascus steel, they also did well, and they gained renown for their Damascus steel because it was homogeneous, not because it looked cool. Looking cool is a byproduct, okay? The process of making a Damascus steel puck is completely different to making a pattern welded billet. Laying it down. I'm laying it down, right? There is a cool dude on Instagram who does Damascus, like traditional Damascus firing. Can't remember his name, can't remember his handle, but he's there, and you can see the pucks that he creates in his crucible are completely different to pattern welded steel. Completely. There are no cool patterns. Well, there are cool patterns, but they're random, they're natural, they're organic. They're based on the granular size of the particles he puts into his furnace and the local carbon concentration of his furnace. Okay? Just laying it down. Japanese folded steel is the midpoint, right? They folded their swords a lot more than the Vikings because they wanted to, because their crucibles weren't hot enough to actually smelt actual steel properly. The Tatara doesn't get hot enough, so they have to finish the job while processing the blades. And there is an art to it, okay? Do not let that detract. But the actual steel that traditional katana are made out of, garbage. Basically, they didn't have homogeneous steel katanas until World War II, when they were chopping up railroad to make them. And that is true. That is true. They had industrial units. They had pow hammers. Big old forge George. They had to make a lot of gunto. And gunto are not I don't know. I mean, gunto in the eyes of Japanese people probably are traditional as it gets, right? Because it's a national symbol of military prowess. This is what a katana would be. They rarely got used, right? But to the UK government, is a gunto a traditional Japanese katana? Good question. Don't know. And I'm not sure gunto is shipped with papers, if you know what I mean. In fact, would you have to get the papers made anyway? Because I'm sure a lot of historic katanas didn't ship with papers. Anyway, we're talking about weird stuff. Let's talk about 3D modeling and video game design again, please. Let's talk about this crazy pose that we've got going on, which I think is done. I think it's done. So I'm gonna put that down there. I'm gonna open. I could have just. Yeah, no, don't even mention it. Don't even go there. Magic files. Mantle C. Save as. Mantle Delta. And this is a good point. We're gonna loop this. We're gonna loop it 4 units down apparently. Good. Just so we have some space to play with, because we are running out of space. And in fact, we gotta put the ledge. Gotta put the ledge in as well in some kind of a shade. So that's the top of that block. So that's the that would be the top. That would be the top. This would be the top of the block. Okay, so we can freak out a little bit less. A little bit less. Maybe there, right? Almost. Almost. Very, very almost. There we go. God damn it. What's wrong with you? Yeah, so this is the scenario that we're looking at. And there's just enough space for everything to work out, I think. As for this, tricky. Huge dog screams. We should move that to a position of our choosing. And what? Well, I want to grab all of this, basically. But very gently. I don't want to break it. Can I do that? Is that legal? No. We're grabbing boot. So I need to grab the rest of it even more gently. Is that grabbing boot? Nope. I like it. Right. So we're gonna rotate. We had it there on Y. We have not grabbed something. It's like this. It's fine. Now we can grab it. Rotate on Y. I'm just gonna move that. I'm just gonna move that for a second. Very funny. And then what? And then what? I guess we delete the trousers again. That's the only thing I can think to do. Delete the trousers and the feet. Delete the whole thing. We don't need the trousers. We don't need the feet. What we can do is we can move some things. The arm's gonna be going like whoa, or the arm's gonna be going like whoa. I know. I ask the best questions. Oi. Delete some of the sideburnage. What do you call that piece of hair, huh? It's on purpose. It's like it's falling back into place messily. So there's going to be a little gap in the fringe. Oh god, yeah, I moved the whole body, didn't I? That was reckless. That was a bad move, I think, on my part. No. Let's grab it this way. Let's get rid of the stuff that we can't edit in the scene. And then we just move it back into place, maybe. That's fine. We need to move this back as well. Maybe. Believe me, I do understand that this is extremely esoteric. Like, no one's gonna understand any of this until it's done, right? Until it's moving, until it's an animation in the game, it basically doesn't exist. I don't know what's going on with the jacket here. I've messed something up. That I can see. I can see that evidently. Oh. Oh. No? No. Yes. But also, how? That's all meant to be... Okay, I see. Right. Let's move the head forward. Huh? And then these bedingles. Yeah. Maybe these. And then all of that. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I... What? Stop it! Stop it. We're moving it forwards. I don't need to select the jacket or anything like that. Right. Good? Good? 3, 2, 1. Close enough. Close enough. Perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. What's going on here? Oh, I see. One side has moved, the other side has not moved. Oh. Like that. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. What was that noise? So that's mostly fine. I feel like the arms need to be less zombied, but one thing at a time. Maybe going up. I don't know. I think from here we could have gone into like a commando role. That could have been hilarious to animate. By hilarious, I mean nightmarish. Cool. I feel like something's missing here. Any of you guys got a? I feel like it's, you know, right in front of my face. It's at the fore of my head, but I don't know what it is. Where did it go? Where did the forehead hair go? Did I just not move it? Did it get looped? Did I not select it and move the head? I not selected it and moved the head into it, and it got deleted. Big brain operations. It's hard to see what's selected when what you're selecting is the color of the selection selector. You know what I'm saying? Good. I'm glad you don't know what I'm saying. So this is completely uncorroborable. We need a different. We need a different foot here. We need a different foot here, and then we need the legs to just abide, basically, and that's done. And that's done. You know what? You know what, kids? The more you do something, the better at something you get. Having said that, I'm almost 3 hours into the third day of modeling frames of animation for going up a ladder. That's 11 hours, maybe 12, of doing only this, which is too much. In any development cycle, you got to understand it's too much for me. So, I would love to have the ability to walk around the world map as every character in the game. But it looks like that possibility is becoming slimmer and slimmer every second. Ah, microphone, please. It's out to sabotage me. Anyway, we need feet. We need one of these feet, which is just a regular foot with pointy toes. We need this one. And it irks me again that I cannot simply copy paste it. Ah. Oh, don't worry, this is only half the fun, remember. Remember, once we have the feet, where are the boot colors? Are these boot colors? These look like jacket colors to me. Where's boot colors? Skin. You know what? There's an easy way to do this. They are up here. Boot colors. Like grey, dark grey? Like grey, dark grey. Right. Two, three. I'm guessing something like that, maybe at the back. Yep. and then light gray, light gray, light gray, dark gray. Oh. Okay, so this is the zipper, which is like this, and then these are the laces, which are like one of these. Yeah, perfect. So I might have to have a little peek at how it does patterns, because it'd be real nice if I could just throw one of these in whenever, wherever, as a pattern, right? And where are the feet? The feet are one in from the hands, so that's like the hands are 2 from the edge. Really cool if we had a grid. So I think there should be 2. Yeah, there's two gaps between the feet in the middle of the. Yeah, so that's fine. Oh, you know, we didn't do the tail. The tail just frickin' disappeared on this frame of animation. Whoopsie! Gonna have to go back and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 units long. Just gotta remember that. And guess what? That's right, friends. We're opening up another instance of Magica Voxel. Help. Help. Walk, stare. Up. That is just straight up a boot. That is just straight up the boot. 110% straight up boot. Someone's going to say it's crooked up boot. Get out of here. Your comedy is not welcome. But where is it going to be placed? That's the big question. Banana is a go. Right now? Right now, Banana is a go. You know how badly Destiny streams? Bruh. Wait. Like right now? Like right now? Reset time. 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m.? Bro, where's my day gone? Where's my day off? Get it? Lol, he got it. Yeah. This is what happens when you play Morrowind. You'll be hitting it tomorrow, like. Ah, well, yeah. I've got some things I need to stream today, but I'll be on in the evening. I'll be at the other evening, the middle of the evening, you know, close to the tomorrow. But I've got stuff. I've got stuff planned. I didn't think the stuff planned was gonna last this long, and I thought Destiny was gonna be a lot later than it apparently is. So I might not see you on today. You know, man. He knows. And you know why he knows? It's because he's known me for a very long time. He has understood that I have no concept of time. Just on it and it splashed, so you shed the moment. Yeah. Everybody, I'm Banana is a go. If you play Destiny 2, I'm Banana. I'm Banana. Buying banana. What? I could fucking go for a banana right now. Not an iron one. I must add. It's not me who actually choose the steel. Let's just I can't build it here. Oh, I can't build the foot there because that doesn't exist here. I'll build it down here and then did I move? Did I move something? No. Good. I guess the biggest question is gonna be are we gonna have the thing, or are we not gonna have the thing? Good question. I know. Is the I feel like I've done something wrong here. I have. The boot goes down to the thing. Does it go up though? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good. This is what we say in the nightmare as a business. What? You heard what I said. I actually went up. I did not expect it to go up. I'm confused. Where is it? It's too high. It's gone up too far. Okay. Copy that. That is not the stirrup foot. What was I thinking? Look, it's crushed. The stirrup foot is not just a regular foot. It is crushed. There's no top zipper. And okay. Stage 1. I'm an idiot. Stage 2. Repeat stage 1. Get that. Move it down. Yeah. And then get that and delete it. I'm looking in the wrong place for the wrong things. And then there's some boot here. Oh, there is a zipper. It's behind, right? Okay. The zipper is there. And then there's trousers, right? Trousers for days. Which is this one. Yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Maybe if you're just looking at it as an outsider, but boy, oh, boy howdy, is this a nightmare. So we get this skadoosh. No. Yeah, gonna have to just copy all of this. Copy, just move it. Copy. Okay, so what's going through my head instantly? What's going through my head instantly is this half of the belt needs to go down one. This half of the belt theoretically needs to go up one. But we're not going to do that because that would be crazy, and then the belt buckle wouldn't be connected to itself. It wouldn't make any sense visually. It's very important, even if things don't make sense visually, that they make sense visually. You understand what I'm saying? That is also illegal. Ooh, the body has to be further forwards than that. Sorry, you're right. The body really does have to be like over that front foot. Otherwise, like, all of this is for nothing, right? It's actually kind of cool because it gives us that little scrunch on the forward leg that kind of makes it look like you're scrunching. Should we put the forward leg in the middle so that we can go straight into a walk animation afterwards? No, can't go straight into a walk animation afterwards because the arm's got to come down. The walk animation is obviously going to have lefty righty rotary movement, so that's illegal. Yeah. The arms do need to be out still. Yeah. Okay. That's mostly okay though. It's mostly okay. That's not okay. Every time I'm on move and not select. Every time. Do you know? Do you know what? Can I do that? Can I just move these up like that? No, that looks weird. Never mind. Maybe it's not that foot that we needed. Maybe it's the other foot that we needed, huh? You ever think about that? The the foot that's lifting off from walking, no, because there's a ladder in the way. Do you know what we could do though? We could probably fudge it like that. Grab all that and one of the heels and just looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Okay. Maybe fudge less of it, right? So there's less brain gymnastics to do. That's still some gymnastics though. What do you think? Is that kind of an acceptable foot shape? Does it look weird? Does it look okay? Is it going to be on your screen for less than a second? Yes. Oh god, does it matter? Dunno. Very tricky. These are big questions that we gotta ask, you know. Is that okay? Yeah, stepping up the stair has it. That little cheeky pant leg thing going on. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. What about? What about? What about? By that. Yeah. That's better. That's better. This foot could do with coming forward one, I think. Oh, I said it. I said it. I went there. Apparently minus X. Okay. Oh, I put the laces in the wrong place, apparently. Apparently they're meant to be there. Okay. Right, like that. Gotta remember to do those. They were only good for one frame, my friend. Is that right? That's wrong. I'm sorry. It's wrong. It's right now. It's 6:30. It is. This is a lot more dev than I usually do on a Tuesday. I'm shocked at myself. Quote unquote dev, right? Yeah. Not finished though. We haven't There's apparently yet another frame of animation that we need in this. Unless. I don't want to do that. That's cheating, isn't it? It is cheating. There is another frame of animation that we need to do because the arms have to come down. I keep saying this. I keep saying this and I keep forgetting. The arms have to come down. But we're getting close. We are getting close to a completed ladder animation. Why there have to be so many frames of animation for a ladder, I don't know. I can't wait. UE4 Fatless, hey buddy. Been a while. What's going on? You're currently looking at hell. This is Yes. You am stuck. Stuck? What do you mean stuck? There is no stuck. Just unstick yourself. Ask for a GM. In game. Stuck in game. Making. Stuck making in game. Making a game. Stuck in making a game. What are you stuck with, UE4 Fatless? Maybe we can help. Maybe we, and by we I mean chat, because I can't help, obviously. There's nothing I can really do to. I'm stuck in making a game too, look. Last Hope is on chat. Yeah, Last Hope is on chat. But, you know, maybe if you say your problem out loud, maybe there is a chance that somebody knows the answer. Not saying it's me. Absolutely not saying it's me. You have no game ideas. Oh, right. That's the first hurdle, I guess. Having the idea to do the game. Well, the thing I find useful when I don't have an idea for a game is to just rip off an existing game's idea. But also make it incredibly hard to make. You gotta make it hard to make, otherwise it's, you know, there's no point in making games if it's not practically impossible. Just make a CS clone like Valorant, or make a Fortnite clone like that other game that came out, Apex Legends, Apex Feet. Fuck's sake. Every time I come back to this, Apex Feet. It's almost October. You know what that means? You could make a spooky game like Team Fortress 2, where you simulate hat physics permanently. New content. There are no new contents. There are no new contents. If you want new contents in video games, you have to invent stuff, and inventing stuff is incredibly difficult these days. Like, what are you gonna do? You could do cube marching, or Raymarched graphics, Raymarched level generation based on fractals. There's already a game. Marching marbles. Okay, give me a min. Marching Marbles is already a game that uses Raymarched fractal level design. Runs mostly on the GPU. It's heavy as crap. You need a good GPU to run that game. You could do voxel-based world editing simulator, also survival game, Minecraft. First-person shooter. How many first-person shooters are there? I want to say this, a large portion of what makes your game unique from other games are the art assets. That's it. The art assets. The music, the soundscapes, the visual design is really what sets your game apart from other games. What about Death Stranding? Death Stranding has been hailed as a walking simulator, but it is really just a third-person shooter with basically only fetch and retrieve quests. It's a good game though. Has that pseudo social improvement idea like Dark Souls. So you got multiplayer that isn't real multiplayer. Although Dark Souls does actually have multiplayer, so I guess it's got that. You can make a Dark Souls game, really hard platforming 3D world game. But like it's really hard to come up with an idea which is new. Like me, I'm not making a new game, right? I'm just making a bog standard old RPG. You run around, you do a bunch of pointless quests for pointless NPCs who'll hate you anyway, and then you end the game by killing the final boss. Simple. Simple game. Tried and true. Tested thorough. How is it different? Voxel graphics. There aren't that many video games that have voxel graphics. There aren't that many RPGs that have voxel graphics. There's like 4, maybe 5. Not including Minecraft. But at some level, it's a nightmare. Just look at it. I want you to look at this scenario that I've got here and tell me how this isn't a nightmare, right? We have 5, 6 ladder animation frames already in the engine there, and we have to have another D, A, B, C, D, E, another 5, 6, A, B, C, D, E, 5, not 6, 5 frames of animation, just to get over the top of the ladder, right? I'm going to make going down the ladder really, really ridiculous. 2-frame animation. There will be no slow descent. There will be no slow descent. Now, part of me wants to finish this off and do the last frame of animation. Part of me says that I've been doing this now for almost 4 hours. Part of me wants to just play video games. Really aggravating video games that will make me scream real loud. And then at the end of that, I can make myself some din-dins. So I think I'm gonna call the dev section here done. I'm gonna go have a small break, refill my drinks, and we'll switch to a different game. And then I'll do the same thing again, and we'll switch to a different game. How's that for Pog? Because there's a new content pass for CSGO, and I want to check it out because I paid for it. And idiot consumer I am, I just want to enjoy CSGO a little bit. You know, it'd be nice. We did the last operation, do the current operation. Be a nice break from farming eagle eggs, which is what I'm about to do. But yeah, so. I don't usually do a talk out here because it scares people away. People get scared when they do a talk out. Even mentioning the word talk out, people get scared. I'm not doing one. Don't worry. Be back in like 5-10 minutes. UE4 Fatless, I know you've gone. I know you've gone to get something or think about something. But like when you come back, you just tell me what you're thinking about. You just put it in chat. Chat will remain, and I'll see it.